Oh, gosh, that movie was so messed up.
Yesterday, my wife and I went to Cinemark to see Obsession. I have been wanting to see this film since it took internet by storm last year after premiering at TIFF. Seeing Curry Barker's journey from YouTuber to where he's at today has been nothing short of inspiring.
What did you think of Obsession?
I didn't like it. It gave me anxiety.
She covered her eyes for half the movie.
Not half the movie.
Yeah, half the movie.
I looked through.
It lived up to the hype, but not really my kind of horror. So many messed up moments. This movie is not for everybody. If you do not like shock value horror, that is what this movie is. It's just shocking moment after shocking moment. And it's really hard to review this movie because I am also a content creator who is transitioning into filmmaking. I'm in post-production on my debut feature right now. And there is a lot of things that I loved about this movie. The cinematography, fantastic. The score is great. The performances, for this budget level, very impressive. Especially Indy Neverett. She is going places. But like with lots of horror movies, this requires a lot of suspension of disbelief. That I can forgive. But there are moments where there are gross out gags or big shocking things that personally I found to be a little gimmicky. Meaning something happens and you move on. There's no explanation to it, which is where I see the criticism that this is kind of like a short film concept that's stretched a little too thin for a feature. But for me, it was a fascinating watch from a filmmaker perspective. I'm giving this 4 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd. I think what would have raised that score for me is a little bit more depth to the characters and maybe a little bit more lore. I feel like it's the ambiguity that's really holding this film together like glue. But when you're making a low budget film, that's what you gotta do. Lots of thoughts about this one, so let me know in the comments. What did you think of Obsession? Again, as a content creator turned filmmaker, please support this movie.